Hey everyone, George here, the Disney Family Man, coming to you with another exciting video to talk about today, and let's just get into it. Today I thought I'd talk about something that's been on my mind lately. I don't know about all of you, but it's definitely a conversation I love having with people that's part of the Disney community or that are diehard Disney fans that know Disney, that know the parks, that know the resorts in and out. And this is something that's been kind of crossing my mind lately, as time goes on. That, as you know, Walt Disney World reopened back in last July, July 11th to be exact, and Disneyland is going to be reopening April 30th of this year. But still, even though that the resorts are, reopening and the capacity level is starting to, you know, go up, and that's a good thing. So far I think while Disney World's at 35%, Disneyland is going to start off at 15. So people are starting to go back into the parks and staying at the hotels, but there are certain aspects of the resorts, primarily right now at Walt Disney World, that certain things have yet to reopen. And my question is, to all of you, when do you think they'll open? And I'm just going to give you my personal opinion on it. For instance, there's several resorts that are still shut down. Now, recently, Disney's All-Star Movies Resort, as part of the Disney Value Resorts at Walt Disney World, just reopened. But Disney's All-Star Music and All-Star Sports have not yet reopened. The moderate resorts of Disney's Port Orleans, French Quarter, and Riverside have not yet reopened. And that's just with the hotels. Then there is the Hoop-de-Doo Musical Review, stage show and dinner over at Wilderness. Then there is, I'm trying to remember some of the other ones, Ohana's at the Polynesian, which is sort of like a family buffet style type thing. It's not where you actually get up and get your food. They have servers come to you, but it's served to you as like a buffet style type of restaurant. Citricos and Victoria and Albert's over at the Grand Floridian, those are high-end restaurants, especially Victoria and Albert's. I've been there several times with my wife, and I must say, when they do reopen, if you have an opportunity to eat at Victoria and Albert's, it is so worth it. It's very pricey. It is signature dining. It's not covered on any kind of Disney dining plan or what have you. It's straight out of right out of the pocket, but it is so worth the experience. And it's like a 10-course meal, and we were lucky enough to tour the kitchen, meet the chef during our anniversary, and it was just fabulous. But as of right now, it's closed. It's not yet open. And another one that's surprising me, speaking of restaurants, is Sebastian's Bistro. Now that is located at Caribbean Beach, and that one has more like of a southern or Jamaican type of style. I've never personally ate there because it's one of the newer restaurants that opened prior to the shutdown. But I'm curious to know why that restaurant, because the resort is open, Caribbean Beach is open, and a lot of the areas around it, but Sebastian's Bistro is not. And that makes me wonder, it doesn't question to the fact of, are they going to open? I know that they're going to reopen. It's just a matter of when they are going to reopen. And, it's just one of those things that, Disney has their reasoning. We may not understand it, but it does, pawn the big question, when are these things going to reopen? Maybe not even to full capacity, but, even if they want to start out slow, take so many reservations at a time. But it does make me wonder, when they will be opened. And it's even to, we all know that the construction around the resorts have delayed significantly, because Tron and Guardians was supposed to be opened with Ratatouille as part of the 50th anniversary of Walt Disney World, but that got delayed, and they'll probably be ready in 2022. It'll still be for the 50th, but it won't be ready when it was supposed to originally open on schedule. So that was another question. And then going on attractions. Speaking of rides, I am crossing my fingers, crossing my toes, crossing everything of when the People Mover will be back up and running in Tomorrowland, because they were supposed to reopen. Um, I believe it was they started the refurbishment. I think even before the closure. I can't remember, or it was scheduled somewhere around there, and it was supposed to reopen, and it kept on being put off and rescheduled and delayed and everything. And I think it's more so with that attraction has been going through a lot of technical issues. So I think they're trying to work out all the kinks and glitches before getting it running again, because to keep on having to close it down, reopening it, they just, while it's closed down, they want to get everything right and fixed, for it to run for a long time. Do I believe that it will run again? Yes, absolutely. It's just, again, the matter of when. That's the big question of the day, folks, is when. The Walt Disney World Railroad at Magic Kingdom is currently shut down, but for the sole purpose of they're trying to reroute the train around for Tron, because they had a fit where Tron is located between Space Mountain and the Speedway. It sits a little bit further back from them, so they had to expand Frontierland out, which means that the train has to segue around Tron and then around Space Mountain. So yeah, that's just a few. There's so many others that I can't even really count, but I just went over through some of them that more so just ponder the question of when will they reopen and why is it taking so long for them to do so, or at least have an opening date. But as I said, I know Disney has their reasons, and they're probably very good ones. But it just ponders the question of why and when. When will they open, and why is it taking so long? Because I'm just a diehard Disney fan. I love to know, and I'm very antsy to have everything running and operational the way that it used to be prior to COVID. So hopefully it'll be sooner rather than later. But let me know what you guys think. Comment down below. Tell me what you think. Tell me your opinions. Tell me if you know any others that are completely shut down temporarily right now, and when you think they'll be up and running. And I'd love to hear from you guys. Please like, subscribe, hit that notification bell, and remember, as always, stay healthy, stay safe, stay Disney. Bye, everybody.